Hello, 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 you guys. Come on in. If you guys can hear me, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you guys can hear me. Hey, Tangela. Hey, Mark. Hey, Wanda. Okay, Loria. Thank you so much. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Christy. Hey, Only Being VO. Hey, Angel Grandma. I am not going to be long at all, you guys. Um, but my heart is like beating out my chest. Hey, Raspberry Red. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, Lucy Lou. Hey, T-Lo. Hey, Platinum Diva. Y'all come on in. Hit that like button as you guys are coming in. Appreciate you guys so very, very much. Hey, T-Mac. How are you? Okay, great. You guys can hear me. Good, good, good. I just hit the live button as soon as I can. As soon as I could. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm a whole vibe. How are you? Hey, Sue K. How's it going, boo? Y'all come on in. Come on in. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. We got 137 and 16 likes. Please get those likes up for your girl. Hey, Lisa Hill. How are you? Y'all come on in. Come on in. So I was just in Roz's bushes, of course. Um, and I heard something very disturbing. I hope that she's okay. I do. I hope that she's okay. Um, man. Yeah, Wanda, I do too. I pray that everything is okay. I don't think that there's nothing funny about that situation. You know, any human person, you hear something like that, my heart was just beating. Like that, that's just so scary. That's so scary. I really hope that everything is okay. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Mark. Hey, Faith. Hey, I am Mrs. Rucker. Hey, Mira. Hey, charge it to the game. Yes, scared the hell out of me. Yes, it really scared me. It did. And man, I really hope that she's okay. Um, wow. Hey, Bonnie. Wow, that was so sad. I hope she's fine also. Yes, only being VO. You know, I feel like even if you don't like a person and you have issues with them, there's nothing funny about, somebody being hurt or somebody fear because, when she screamed, it's just scary. It really is. And I just, man, my heart, oh my God. Hey, Raspberry, how are you, boo? Thank you. My heart just hit the floor. They saying Day posted in the sister circle, her mom is fine. That was scary. Okay, that's good. That was scary. Hey, Vanessa, pretty vibes. How are you, boo? Hey, T-Lo, how's it going? Faith say need to get off of YouTube and deal with family issues. This stuff is deeper. I agree. Angel Grandma said, hey, sweet tea in chat. I heard it too. It scared the mess out of me. I hope she's okay. Yes, it scared me to hear her scream. That's what really just, it really scared me. It did. Hey, breaking generational curse. And what also startled me is that, obviously he was aware that she was on YouTube, so that's even more scary that, she was online and he knew that, and didn't really care. So, that's just scary. We're on the outside just listening in. But I do feel like this. I feel like this social media thing, I'm telling you, there's a lot of negativity that comes with it. It's a lot, okay? As content creators, we go through a lot with the lies, the allegations, the rumors, the accusations. bullying, harassment. We go through a lot as content creators, okay? And it's worse when you're going through it as a content creator, but then your kids are involved. People are attacking your kids, calling them all kind of names, saying this, saying that. As a mother or as a parent, of course, you want to protect your children, but we also have to understand also as parents that, a lot of the things that we're able to carry on our shoulders, because let me tell you, you have to be a very strong person to be a mother. It's not easy being a mother. And it's not easy being a mother with multiple children. Okay. Everybody had their own personalities. Everybody had their own mood. Everybody had their own attitudes. It's a lot, but when and it's hurtful when your children are being attacked and there's nothing that you can do. But at the end of the day, sometimes our children is not able to carry the load as well as we're able to. We're used to getting disrespected, lied on, and all this stuff in the YouTube streets. Okay. You're going to be ran through the ringer. You have to have very tough skin. But sometimes, it gets to be a lot. Some people just cannot handle that. Some people cannot handle the backlash, the constant negativity, the constant lies, the constant rumors, the constant accusations. Some people are just not strong enough to deal with that on a daily basis. Some people are just not strong enough to do that. Let me see. I want to read some comments here. Let me see. Mark said, she need to leave people alone, and I don't want to sound heartless, but she need to stop. How are you? Ozella says she is okay. Ain't nobody happy, but the devil, she says, stop messing with my stuff. Yes. Loria said it is scary because people have unalive people on live 100%. And just naturally when you hear somebody scream or you hear somebody in that type of situation, it's scary because you just don't know. You just don't know. Of course, we go back and forth and we go through our stuff. But I don't want to see nobody hurt. I don't want to see nobody lose their life. I don't want to see, a woman get hurt or just any of that. The human side of me, the mother in me, the woman in me. You know what I mean? Like it's scary. Tilo say some folks was just rocking with her and now they are cracking the F up. The F, it's crazy. It's crazy. Those are, very heartless people. Usually those are people that live a very raggedy life. They don't have shit. Their life is fucked up. So of course they're happy when something happens to somebody else because their life is so fucked up that they don't have nothing going on for themselves. So they don't feel compassion for other people. Those are usually people with fucked up lives. Okay. In my opinion. Christy Jackson say, what happened? The live keep going in and out. My live keep going in and out. Raspberry say, yes, sweet tea, you are very strong. I am. You get what you put out. That's what Kia Love said. Hey, LaShandra, how are you? Mark said, Kia Love, right, what goes around comes around, and that's real. Charger to the game say, I'm sure that someone may have told Juju what's going on between them. Yeah. Men usually are not with the messiness. I'm sure it's embarrassing for him. 100%. 100%. We definitely have to consider our children, especially being in, this social media light, because like I said, we've been through the ringer. So some things that we're able to deal with, it may just be a little bit too much for our children, and that's the bad part about it. That's the scary part about it. Hey, Linda P, how are you, boo? I hope I'm not going in and out. Vanessa said, you are so right. I think a break off YouTube for a little while is needed with this family. I agree. I feel that even if you're not caught in a battle, you still have to take your breaks. If you guys notice, I will come on, Sometimes I'm gone for 5 days. Sometimes I'm gone for 2 weeks. Sometimes I'm gone for 3 days. You have to take that mental break. Because at the end of the day, like for me, YouTube is not my life. I still have a family. I'm still a mother. I'm still a wife. You know what I'm saying? I still work. So, you can't make this your life. You have to be able to tap out. You got to be able to tap out sometimes, because I'm telling you, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let me see. Her kids keep asking her to stop making her lives about them. She doesn't want to respect their wishes. It's ridiculous. And while Leo said Nana is suffering at the hands of her mother, it's sad. Day is following right in her footsteps, shaking my head. Faith said, you have to set boundaries and rules with your kids. My kids ain't never cursed me out, and I dare them to lift their hand to me. Right. And, like I said, at the end of the day, everybody have a breaking point. And, we sometimes, again, our kids cannot tolerate the things that we can tolerate. And I'm telling you, this YouTube stuff, sometimes it gets to be a lot. It really does. And you just got to have that time for yourself. Sometimes, like I said, you have to take that break. And gather yourself, because it can be a lot. It truly can be a lot. Kia Love said, for the love of money, her daughter asked her not to put her name in it. She has no respect for her kids. Let me see. Kia Love said, I felt bad because she had she had come right back out here and cuss us out. No new friends say 221, sometimes you need to have a heart. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this, right? I understand, because there were allegations and things put out. I don't know. I honestly feel like it could be a buildup. It could definitely be a buildup, because when you got, people just coming at you every day, all of us, we all go through this on the YouTube streets. Okay. And sometimes, it really could just be a buildup. It's a lot. It's a lot. It really is. But violence is definitely not the way to go. Especially if you know that your mom is sick, your mom is battling, different things. At the end of the day, you can't tell nobody what to do. You can tell a person, hey, take a break, go this route, but everybody is going to do what's best for them. Okay. Everybody is going to do what's best for them. And I feel like if you're in a situation and you feel that you cannot deal with it, then that's your time to walk away. Don't be a part of it. Don't listen to it. Don't, sometimes you have to walk away. But I also feel that no matter what our parents do, they're still our parents. They're still our parents, and we can't change that. And we still have to love our parents. We have to honor our parents, and we have to respect our parents. And that's just what it is. We may not agree with everything that they do, but those are our parents, But sometimes, you have to separate yourself. If it's not something that you want to be a part of, if it's not something that you like, if it's not something that you want to hear, sometimes you have to separate yourself. Faith, I agree. She's having a breakdown. I watched Trees cry at the hands of this lady. And why I say karma is a month, the way she went in on Trees. Mark said you should mind your business. I have a huge heart, but I don't care for people like her. Who you talking to, Mark? Lil Black say, Faith, I agree. Her kids are who I feel for. Yeah. And usually in this type of situation, it's always usually the kids that suffer. That's the first thing that the people do on these YouTube streets is they attack your children, and stuff like that. But I just also feel that there's boundaries and there's lines that just shouldn't be crossed. Okay. Like for me, I say all the time, this is not my children's page. This is my page. Okay. I don't come on here and, discuss personal things about my children. But that's my choice. If I wanted to, I would, but I don't, because there's some parts of your life that you deserve to keep private. We all deserve a sense of privacy, and that's just what it is. And our kids deserve that as well. Um, Charger to the game say you have to take mental breaks on here. You have to take mental breaks on here. 100%. If you don't, these people will drive you crazy. Mark say, not you, Sweet Tea, the person that said 221. Oh, okay, Mark. Let me see, Faith. She needs to stop. She knows she's sick. Aretha say, exactly. Sweet Tea, amen to that. Exactly. She is still doing too much. Yeah, I feel that, mental breaks are definitely needed. But also, too, we have to respect our children's wishes. At the end of the day, they're not little babies. They're grown. Okay. They have the right to say, I want to come on here and discuss this. I don't want to discuss that. Sometimes we get so caught up as being parents. Like, well, you're not going to tell me what to do. And, I go through the same thing with my children. I have 4 daughters, 25, 24, 22. And my baby 9, of course. I go through the same thing with them because sometimes I try to parent them as if they're kids. And they're like, Mom, we're grown. We are grown women. I have to respect that. I have to respect that. But I pray that everything is okay with her. That was very scary. Jackie say, when she closed her eyes for the last time, they will see. Kids say, Christy, yes, I don't feel bad for her. I do. I feel bad for her because I hope that she's okay. I would feel bad for anyone that, hearing somebody scream like that. You don't know if they're being assaulted. We definitely don't want anybody to be unalive. We don't want anybody to lose their life. There's nothing wrong with having compassion. There's nothing wrong with having empathy and sympathy. And listen, I can't stand Drop Top. I hate her guts. But I definitely wouldn't want her to be hurt, beat, unalive, or any of that. I definitely don't wish that, on her, even though I can't stand her ass and I don't like her. There's nothing wrong with having compassion for people. And especially, to hear another woman scream like that, it's just scary because, you just don't know. You just don't know. So I hope that she's okay. I really do. I really do. Chrissy say, right, at Kia, I still don't know what happened because my phone went out. Christy, so Roz came on to do her Girl Talk Friday. When she came on, you can hear her son in the background kind of saying stuff, and then she kept talking. And then, next thing you heard him yelling something in the back. And then she was screaming, telling him to not touch her stuff. And then you just heard stuff falling and stuff in the background. And, in my opinion, maybe he grabbed a laptop or something and tried to break it or throw it down or something like that. You heard her scream. And then she came back. And when she came back, you can tell that tensions were high because he was in the background. And then she came back and said, something is always going on or whatever. And she's going to have to redo the live. And you heard him screaming, and saying stuff in the background. So, it sounded like an altercation, but I don't know. But it was scary. Like my heart was like, oh, my God, I hope she's okay. I hope both of them are okay. It's crazy. Lil Black say it's hard to feel for her when she sees no wrong in all she's done out here. Continuing to tear down Machine and their kids, and still to this day says she won't stop. Yep. And while Leo say, OMG, I didn't know that. Yes. Hey, Teresa, how are you? Faith say, when he kept talking, that was her cue to I agree, because when she was talking, you can kind of hear that he was irritated in the background. I think that probably should have been her cue to say, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this live and come back. Um, but she kept talking. She kept talking. So, but like, like I said, it was just a little scary because all I know, she was screaming and stuff was just being thrown around. And I'm like, oh my God, just instantly hearing that, it's like, oh my God, what happened? Like, oh my goodness, it's just crazy. Belladonna say she has no empathy for no one. Maisha say, I hope she's okay too. Yeah, I hope she's okay. Um, Man, that's scary and it's just sad. It really is. Mark said she's heartless and hopefully she does some self reflecting. Kia say faith fast. She would laugh at anyone. Doris say, hey sweetie, hey. Lil Black say that was supposed to say tearing down mothers, not machines. Okay. Vanessa say I agree. Jackie say everybody doing effed up stuff, the whole sector. Yeah. Um, yeah, it was just startling. I think for anybody that heard it, it was startling because it's like, oh my God, So it was just I think for anybody, if anybody was doing a live and you was to hear some mess like that, in the background, it's startling. It truly is. Chrissy say, oh, wow. But see, right there, she should not even come back on here for a while and get her house in order because Jubanger is unhinged. She knows what he is capable of. But if it was anyone else, she wouldn't care. Right. And, like I said, at the end of the day, we have to understand that everybody have a breaking point. Everybody has a breaking point, and sometimes this social media stuff get to be too much. Sometimes you have to take a mental break and you have to step back and you got to get your life in order and get your home in order and get those relationships in order, because sometimes it gets to be a little bit too much. Faith say I went back to listen before she deleted it, and he was saying a lot in the background before it got to that point. Yes, Faith, that's true. Um, Y'all seen how Cassie made Diddy run that long ass hallway? Yes, his ass. Oh my God, the way he beat her that's sad too. That's just so sad. I just don't know what's going on in the world. NY said, OMG, he probably heard about the coke addiction and went nuts. She needs to stay off. And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that, maybe, that got back to him and he's just tired of it. People had a breaking point. Hey, Patricia, how are you, beautiful? Patricia Lemon say, out the bushes. God bless you for having a heart after all the things that have been said between you all. After all, I don't ever want to see anything happen to nobody. Thank you so much, Patricia. And that's how I am. I don't want to see nobody hurt. I don't want to see nobody beat. Like, everybody know this rumor that they say my husband beat on me. If he was to beat on me, honestly, he won't be here today. Okay. He won't be here today. But it's like you have a lot of these women that condone that. They want to see other women hurt. They want to see other women abused. They want to see other women unalive. And it's so sad. Like, it's ridiculous. But I mean, hey, um, hey, okay, Sheila is speaking to Patricia. I am Miss Record say it's hard for her to take a break when you have built your lifestyle off YouTube money. Flavor in your cup say, I thought it was a gunshot at first. Really? Lord, And while Leo say, OMG, that is just crazy. I didn't see her live. Yes, if you go listen to it, it's like I said, it's startling. It is startling. And my heart was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Tilo say, right. Sheila say, thank you, sweet tea, for having a heart. You're welcome. You listen, that's just how I am. Nobody's going to change my heart and nobody's going to change who I am. Now, I would drag these hoes by their ball spot. 100%. I would drag a bitch by their ball spot quick. Okay. But at the end of the day, I'm a very compassionate person. I'm a very loving person. I'm a very helpful person. I'm a mother. I don't want to see nobody hurt. I don't want to see nobody hurt. And that was very startling to hear that. It really, 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 really was. I thank you so much, Rhonda, the gorgeous one, for the $5. We love you, sweet tea. I love y'all too, 100%. Lil Black say her son is probably tired and wants her to stop. He knows his mother is sick, and now his whole family is going at it for the world to see. Her kids are in need of their mother right now. I agree. I agree. Sometimes you have to take a step back, and you have to be that mother that you need to be. You know, that's just that, again, sometimes you just have to take that step back, and maybe after tonight and after this incident, maybe she would realize that even, he probably just couldn't take it. He's probably just fed up with YouTube, and, maybe she should wait until he leave the house to go live so that he doesn't have to hear it. Again, different things that we go through in life, it affects us in different ways. And again, just because it may affect you one way, it doesn't mean that it's not going to affect your children in a different way. That was going on. Mark say that's what's going on in that situation where her son would never be my situation with my mother. My mother raised respectful children that would never do what we all witnessed. But again, Mark, everybody have a breaking point. Everybody has a breaking point, and not everybody can take the criticism every day. Everybody have their breaking point, and it's sad. But I think that when it gets to that point, as a mother, you gotta take a step back. You gotta take a step back. Like, this is the time for you to take that step back, pray over your children, get on your knees and pray, ask God to fix it, do whatever you have to do. This is the time to take that step back. Warnings, come before destruction. And sometimes you just have to take heed to that. Loria said, I believe he was upset because his sister said on live today that one of her siblings is on cocaine. And then to see your mother on live talking about it probably upset him. Yeah, it could have triggered him. 100%. It definitely could have been a trigger. It definitely could have been a trigger. 100%. And then also, as mothers, we have to pay attention to those things because we know our children, right? And we know when they're irritated. We know when they're agitated. We know, we're mothers. We're their mom. We gave them life. We brought them into this world. So we know them. We have to pay attention to those triggers. I thank you so much, NY Leo, for the $20. This is sad. She got to leave YouTube alone. Bama say, well, if she deleted it, then she is okay. And probably thinking, dang, you ran Day off again. The Happy Gun said, you're like sunshine on a rainy day. You bring out the best in other people. There's just something about you that shine. Colors seem brighter when you are around. You always know how to have fun. Kia Love say, that's not going to stop her. Mark say, Rhonda, what you laughing at? NY say, I don't want to see nobody hurt either. I didn't know he went in on his mom, shaking my, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's good. Patricia say she just posted that she's okay. And I'm pretty sure that had to be scary for her. That's scary. That's scary. Black Tooth say, I'm sure he's probably sick of the backwards and between his family. I don't know. I don't think he hit her. I think he was just trying to shut the live off, in my opinion. Right. Sheila say, thanks Patricia Stevenson for saying that she's okay. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that she's okay. Thank you so much, Raspberry. Rhonda say, Mark, you've been showing out in these streets. Faith say, we know she is going to say she is okay, but in reality, she's not. The first step is admittance. Damn, lady, your life is not amazing. Quit lying. Tay Ray say, good for her. I don't feel sorry for her. Lorne say, can you please read my post? Yes, I can. Let me go back up. Like I said, it was a bit startling. It sounded like he was like tearing up her stuff. Almost saying like, get off of YouTube. You know, Oh yes, I read that, Loria. You said I believe he was upset because his sister said on live today that one of her siblings is on cocaine, and then to see your mother on live talking about it probably upset him. Yes, I read that, Loria. I thank you, Blue, for renewing your membership badge. I appreciate you so much. Um, yeah, I think that, we also have to take heed to the people that surround us. This YouTube stuff, can affect your children. It can affect your family members around you and stuff like that. And we just have to take heed to that. We have to take heed to that. That it will affect other people, and people have their breaking point. And they just get tired of it. They just get tired of it. T Mac say everyone is hurting from the loss of Myron, and it's coming to a head. Thanks for being passionate, sweetie. You're welcome, T Mac. Rhonda say, is the live still up? I've been grocery shopping. No, I think she took it down. Raspberry said, yes, sweetie, there's a breaking point. We all have a breaking point. We all have a breaking point. And then, like I said, on top of that, his sisters are going through stuff. His mom is going through stuff now. Things being said about him. Everybody just have a breaking point. And sometimes, like I said, you just have to take a step back. We're just human. We're only human. Okay? It's only so much negativity you can handle. We're only human. That's it, and that's all. We're only human. She says she's an amazing mother. She needs to take accountability for her actions. Faith say, Rhonda, she deleted it, but I'm pretty sure someone screen recorded it. Yeah. Hey, Lisa T, how are you, boo? How's it going? How's it going? We got Duke Farrow in the building. He said, howdy, howdy. Wanda say, I totally agree with you, sweetie. Thank you, boo. Duke said, drinking and gaming. Live shared. I liked and shared. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Raspberry say, yes, enough is enough. There's a breaking point. There is. No matter what, let me see, no matter who you beef with, you have a heart. And I love that about you. I do. I don't want to see nobody hurt. I don't want to see nobody lose their life. I don't want to see nobody fighting for their life. Now, I will fight for mine. Okay, a bitch run up on me, bitch, you gonna touch the sky. That's just what it is and what it's gonna be. I don't start nothing. Okay, I ain't no shit starter. I don't start nothing, honey. But best believe, you come fucking with me, I'm gonna defend myself 100%. But do I just want to see somebody out here hurt? And no. It was just scary. Sweet Tea, it's scary for us, but it's her norm. That's true, Faith. That's true. Yeah, it startled me as a woman. Just hearing her scream like that, it startled me. It really did. Rosalind say, yes, you could hear the fear in her voice. Yes, Rosalind, 100%. Yeah. But, I also feel like this, you gotta read the room. It did sound like he was a little irritated. I think that should have been her cue to say, you know what? He's irritated. He don't really want to hear this. Even though this is my house and I can do what I want to do, but sometimes, again, you never know when that breaking point is for people. So you just got to be mindful of that, Wooby say she knows better than to talk about him right in his face, or does she? So stupid. The Life of Patricia said, thanks, y'all. Yeah, you got to read the room. You got to read the room, and you got to know when to talk about it and when to just let it go. You got to read the room. Bama say he probably don't hit her. He just tear the club up all the time. Now for a new whatever he broke. Yeah. But that's scary too. Somebody tearing up your stuff, touching your stuff, that's scary too, throwing stuff, Yeah, it's crazy. Lil Black say she posted that her and her son got into a bad argument. Yeah. Well, I'm happy that she's posting and she's okay. Because, like I said, I don't want to see nobody hurt. I don't want to see nobody hurt. And the way she screamed out, it was just, it was a little scary. It was. So I'm happy that she's okay. At the end of the day, she's still a mother. She got kids that love her. She got family that love her. She have, following that love her. It's like, but again, you got to know when it's time to just take a break, or not discuss things at that time. Um, you're welcome, Loria. Lyrics say, I don't think she's okay, but she will say everything is amazing. I agree. Um, and while Leo say her daughter says she seeks attention when pressure is about to bust, and I believe it. Yeah, I don't think that she was seeking attention with that tonight. I honestly think she didn't expect it. Because the fact that she kept talking and she kept going on with the live, and she had just said that she's gonna relax and that he's home and they're gonna have a nice, quiet, relaxing night. I don't think that she expected for that to happen. But again, you can't dictate when enough is enough and somebody just explode. You can't dictate that. Hey, Aretha, how are you? Can you say, hey, Maria? Hey, Maria. Charge it to the game. Say, money is the root of all evil. It's being displayed right before our eyes. Every day on here, God isn't pleased. Lisa T, I thank you for being a member for 17 months. I appreciate you so much. Sweet T, thanks for you being positive and fair. I try to be. I try to be. One thing about me, I'm not going to let social media change who I am, which is why I take my breaks. I am very selfish when it comes to me. I'm which is why I would never let nobody mistreat me. I would never let nobody just do whatever they want to do to me. I am very selfish when it comes to me, and I will never let nothing or nobody change me. Okay, I'm that person. You don't treat me how I want to be treated. It's time for me to go. I'm a Scorpio and I'm very strong. No matter the rumors and all these other lies, nobody know me. They don't know my life. Okay, I don't play about me. I am very protective when it comes to me. And, I'm not going to let nothing or nobody change me. That's it. Face say, Lil Black, that was more than an argument. Yeah, it was scary. It was. Hey, Dookie Father say, hey, Sweetie in chat, she should be careful. A guy just unalived his family in Mississippi over a birthday party. Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. You never know when a person is at their breaking point. But again, when there is constant issues coming up back to back, as mothers, again, we carry a lot on our shoulders. Okay. We're a whole lot stronger than men. Emotionally, we're able to deal with a lot, but usually a man is not able to deal with a lot, and they handle things different. But again, you got to know when it's time to take a step back. Just get on your knees and pray for your family and figure out what you need to do in order to mend things and fix things and make it better. But sometimes you have to take that break. Sometimes that mental break is needed. That way you're able to think clearly and you're able to truly be that leader for your family. Flavor in your cup say, I think he called her phone first to tell her to stop talking on live, but she didn't answer. Then he came in. That's sad. He's probably just tired of everything, but he would have to go. Sorry. I agree. I agree. I feel that that's still your mom. If you did not like what she was talking about or what she was about to talk about, then you should have left. I just think that it's just a certain level of respect. You have no business, putting your hands on your mom's stuff and things like that. I agree. He will most definitely have to get out of my house. He would be done. He would be done. Okay. Because at the end of the day, he also could have just left, went in his room, go to a different part of the house, But to get violent in that way, I'm just speaking as a mother. He would have to go. He would have to go. He wouldn't be welcome back in my house. No. Loria say those people from the other side is posting it already. Of course, Raspberry said, thank you for being a voice of reason. Lord, these YouTube streets need it. But at the end of the day, they can't laugh because Wrinkle Mouth's son went across her head. She had to call the police on him. Okay. And then beg the people to keep him locked up. So, people are always going to come on here and they're going to act like they don't go through the, oh my God, la, 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 when they ass probably done been through worse. Okay. They ass probably done. She was just on live, a week ago or a week and a half ago, telling her son, get the F out and all this and that. So, that's just what they do. But at the end of the day, this is normal. Again, all children blow up and they have their moments. Okay, but you're not gonna have your moment in my shit. You gotta go. You gotta get on up out of here. You got to go. You can blow up in your own shit. Okay, but also too, like I said, as parents, we have to read the room. We gotta know when it's getting to be a little bit too much for our kids, and then that's when you gotta let them know this is what I do. It's getting to be a little bit too much for you. It's time for you to go on and move out, so you can blow up in your own house. It is still a certain level of respect, but I think that as parents, we have all been through, our kids blowing up. Now, getting violent and stuff like that, no. But everybody is different. Everybody is different, and everybody's tolerance level is different. Okay. Yeah. Pretty Little Butterfly say T. She say she ain't going at gunpoint. Child. Rhonda say charge it. The Bible is being revealed. 100%. What they say, when the kids start being disrespectful and all that kind of stuff, we in our last days and stuff like that. But again, at the end of the day, he is a grown man, okay? And that's his mother, all right? So the only shit you gonna tell is your own shit, because you touch something here, you gotta go, and you gotta go tonight. Not tomorrow, not everybody different. You gotta get your ass up out my house tonight, okay? You gotta go, okay? But that's crazy. Bama say that's the whole motto. Let me see what it is, what it ain't, what it's gonna be, period. Yep. Face say Little Black, yes, I listened to it twice. Carol Anna say, hey sweetie in chat, that was scary. It definitely had me shaking. It did, Carol. It did. It had me shaking. I was scared. When I heard her scream, I was like, oh my God. You just never know. Like, people are losing their minds and just unaliving people and stuff. You just don't know. It's just scary to hear somebody scream like that. It's scary, and I'm happy that she's okay. Black T said, I really think it sounded worse than what really occurred. We all have seen she let her kids express themselves however they want to, but it sounded like he was tearing up her shit. Okay, and she was telling him, don't touch her stuff. Like, it sounded like he was tearing up her shit. And you just getting a little bit beside yourself when you start touching your parents' shit and tearing up stuff in their house. And, it's like, it was scary. I'm happy she's fine. I am. You got to know when to hold and know when to fold. Yeah. Jackie say that's her house. He knows how to leave. I agree. I will never tiptoe around my kids. The fuck? You grown. Get to stepping. I agree with you 100%. Jackie, he would have to go. Yeah, he would got to get the hell up out my house tonight. And that's just what it is. Rhonda say put all the adult kids out. Yep. When you feel that you got to tear up stuff, you got to go. Okay. And I understand he probably felt like, I don't want to be talked about. That's fine. You don't have to be talked about in your shit. Okay. Okay. You got to get your ass up out my house tonight. You got to go tonight. Okay. And that's scary. And I'm pretty sure that scared her. Faith say Aretha, she went live and her son was in the background talking, and she muted the phone, but he took something from her. It sounded like they were tussling about it. Yeah. Charges to the game say, Rhonda, I've never witnessed black women tear each other down like I do on here. It's a lesson in it all. My friends are 30 years in, don't want any new ones. Yep. Faye say, yes, she said, Juju, give me my stuff. Then something hit the floor. Yeah. 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 I think she said, don't touch my stuff or something like that. You can hear that he was like tearing up her stuff. You got to go. If you don't want to hear it at the end of the day, that's still your parent. You don't want to hear it, take your ass, get in your car and go. But doing some mess like that, you will have to get out my house. You gotta go. You gotta go. He is stronger than her, 100% Faith. Her sickness has her weak, so he can overpower her. Exactly. It's just a certain level of respect, and you just don't do no shit like that to your parents. Like you just don't. And you can control what you hear in your environment. Okay, so you will have to get on up at my house. Yeah, that's scary. Dorian say, yes, I did hear the phone ring first. Yes. But like I said, also as parents too, we got to read the room. We know that there has been some allegations and accusations put out and rumors, and it get to be a lot. Okay. And he could be to the point where he just didn't want to hear it tonight. But it is a way that you say, Mom, let's chill tonight. Let's have a quiet night. I'm irritated. It's just getting to be a little bit too much. Can we please, it's a way that you can, go to your parents and talk to them, but doing some mess like that, no, you would have to get out my house. Bama say, yes, that was my thought as well. When the phone rung. Dorian say, so glad she is okay. I really, really am. That was scary to hear. It really was. It was, Dorian. It was scary to hear. Angie say she wasn't talking about him when she was live, so I wonder what triggered him. Well, he probably thought that she was going to get into, start talking about it, or it could have triggered him because she was giving Day Day her flowers. She was saying that I'm so happy that I have a child like that I could depend on, that always take care of me, and stuff like that. But again, when you're triggered, it just probably been a long week, all this stuff coming out, all this stuff being said, everybody's fighting in his family. But I think that he could have talked to her and said, hey, Mom, maybe not tonight. Yeah. Rhonda say, I pray he didn't hit her. He's only shortening his days here on earth. That's her house and her stuff. Exactly. 100%. Gloria say, I must say that this is my first time ever saying anything on your live. I have always stayed in your bushes. I can see that you are a good person in spite of your difference. Yeah, 100%. Thank you. Lisa T, word on the street, Juju name is the leaseholder. Whether he the leaseholder or not, you don't be in your mama house tearing up shit. Like, who does that? That she gotta scream like that, you gotta go. It's a way to do that. DOD say peace, everyone. Faith say, Angie, she did mention his name, but not in a bad way. Yeah, she said he's home and that they were gonna relax and it was gonna be a quiet night. But again, it is still a way that you can handle that. And that was just a bit much. That was just out of line. That's why she wear those fitted sheets on her head. Exactly. Okay. Exactly. I'm pretty sure she was scared too when Rinkamouth, okay, Graham the crack over there. When your son went across your head, you were scared and you called 911. So you have the audacity to bring your ass on here and laugh at somebody else. When your son went across your head and you called the cops and then begged them to keep him locked up and you had the audacity to laugh at somebody, girl, you ain't shit. I'm a whole vibe say Lisa T, that's what I thought. Aretha say, I'm sorry, sweet T, but I don't feel sorry for her. I've been here since 2014 and she have said some evil things towards little Rennie. I'm a firm believer that you reap what you sow. I'm sorry, karma is a B. Yep. Knowledge is key said his sisters need to go heal as well. Just stop already, ladies. Thanks, sweetie. You're right. Knowledge is key. I think everybody need to heal. I think everybody need to heal. Everybody need to take some time to themselves, and so that they can figure things out as a family. Okay. But what they're going through in their family is nothing unusual. It is nothing. Families have these issues, especially when you have multiple children. Okay. That's just what it is. But the only difference is that it is being displayed on social media for the world to see. But everybody have these issues in their family. But when you have these issues in the family, I think that is your cue from God to let you know, okay, I need to take a step back. I need to pray about this. I need to, we need to come together as a family and see what we need to do to heal. Jackie said you are for real, because baby, it's about your own house. Yeah. I feel like you can have hissy fits in your shit. You can tear up shit in your shit. You can tear up your own shit in your shit. That's how I feel. Okay, Rhonda said, my oldest daughter, 28, has always been a firecracker, but she knows her limits with me. Parents got to respect. Parents got to respect our kids as well. He's grown. It's time to move on down the road. Because, honey, tonight would be his last. You got to get your ass up out of here. That's it. That's all. I don't care what you should have. If you ain't got nowhere to go, you should have thought about it before you act the fool. You done lost your goddamn mind in here, touching stuff and tearing up shit in my house. You got to go. You gotta go. At some point, sometimes you gotta put your kids out. Sometimes you gotta put them out. Frank say, you still looking for a side dude? I'm available. Nope. My main dude is my best dude. Over 20 years, Frank. I'm sorry, but okay. I ain't got nothing for you. Faith say 911 come get his ass. If the police don't get here fast enough, maybe they fast enough, they may be calling the coroners, because baby, I'm not gonna let you hurt me. You got that right, Faith. You got that right. I ain't gonna let you put your goddamn hands on me or my goddamn stuff. You got to go. You gotta go. Jackie say, you real as fuck because you saying what I would say. Yeah, Jackie, I'm telling you, you got to get the fuck up out of here. Nope. You got to go tonight. Nope. Nope. Before you go to jail or hell, you got to go. DOD say, where is the father? I don't know. But honey, he'll have to take all that shit to his house. Because no way. It's a line. It's a line you don't cross. And yeah, he would have to get the hell up out my house. And that would be that. That was very scary. Flavor in your cup say Frank in here, homie, and we talking about something serious. Yeah. Asking them stupid questions. Now, see, usually I would have cut you out. Now, usually I would have said something crazy to you. When somebody talk crazy to me, I talk crazy back. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm okay. Okay, get it together. That 9 would be on ready to go. Because let me tell you something, honey. I ain't finna let nobody hurt me. And you ain't finna touch my goddamn my damn house. Hell no, you gotta go. But that's the hero she brags about. Lil Black say, Faith, yeah, I wonder if she called the police for the 400 times. I mean, the way he was in there tearing up shit, I hope she did. Because I think that tonight is the night that he need to get out. I think it's time for him to get out. Bama say, Frank, she don't want you. No. Rhonda say, I would be nervous too, especially if it's unexpected. Exactly. And then it's like, Now the rest of the night, now you could be doing stuff, you just never know what's gonna trigger him and stuff. I couldn't live like that, you know. But it has been a lot going on in the family, so it just could be that added stress. But still, it's lines that you don't cross. And when you start tearing up my shit in my house, honey, I wish you the best. I wish you the best, but you gotta go. Rhonda say, okay, I read that one. Blue say you got to go right now. Right, Blue. You got to get nope. That's nope. You got to go, and you got to go right motherfucking now. You got to get the fuck up out my house tonight. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. Rhonda say praying for the entire family. This has gotten out of hand. We can only pray for them. This just didn't start today. Yes, definitely. Yeah, definitely. Rita said, I don't condone a child defying their parent, but he is a prodigy of her. But, at the end of the day, our children still have to respect us. Our children still have to understand that there's boundaries, okay? That's just like you can't get mad at somebody in the store and then fuck the whole store up, okay? You can't get mad at somebody at the gas pump and then pour gas all over their ass. Okay, you can't go snatch a bitch through the Burger King drive-through window, just because your Whopper wasn't done right. The same way you practice, even if you at work and you're mad at your boss, you can't snatch a bitch up. So the same restraint that you show for others, I'm gonna need your ass to show that same restraint in my goddamn house. Okay? I'm gonna need you to show that same restraint in my house. Blue say they don't know how to communicate with each other. Flavor in your cup say, I think he's been acting out lately because recently she said Day left because of it. And she was like, really, you should be used to this. Yeah, but if stuff like that only get worse and worse and worse and worse. So, the solution is you can act a goddamn fool in your house. Yeah, because listen, in my opinion, she don't have to deal with that. Get your ass out. Go. You go get your own place and tear your shit up at your house. You don't have to deal with people fucking up stuff in your house you don't have to deal with that. That's why you put a motherfucker out. Bye. Angel say some parents be scared of their children. Yeah, that's why you gotta go. Honey, you gotta go. Gotta go. Sometimes, like I said, you gotta put them out. You gotta put them out. Gotta put them out. Raspberry say the bear has definitely been poked in that family. Yes. Yeah. Rosalind said because she also said Juju is here and we are going to chill. Yes, she did. I think she said it's going to be a nice peaceful night. That's what she said. I keep falling off and having to come back in. Really? Charge it to the game? Okay. Nikki say, I've been listening. I feel like she needs to put him out to protect her peace. I agree. And sometimes as parents, that's not what we want to do. And we want to get in the time and we want you to go when you're ready. But sometimes we got to make them hard decisions and we got to say your ass gotta go. I don't want no money from you. I don't need nothing from you because I need you to save your money so you can get out. Okay? I don't need you to pay no bill, and him gonna pay the bills. This is the amount of time you got, and then you have to go. But I think that when you get to the point where you touch your shit in my house and I gotta tell you to stop and this and that, I gotta put you out. I wish you the best. I'll help you. I'll buy some pots, and stuff like that. I'll decorate the bathroom. Whatever. But you gotta go. Gotta get out my house. Okay? When people in your home start to take your peace away from you, it is time for you to go. It's time for you to go. That's it. And that's all. Aretha say the foolery been going on. This is not the first time. Yeah, I agree. But sometimes it get worse. And then sometimes the other person feel like, I have had enough. I don't have to put up with this shit. I don't have to put up with this shit. I don't have to walk on eggshells. I don't have to do that shit. I'm sick of this shit. You got to get out. That's it. This is my house and your ass got to go. That's it. Sometimes you just get tired. Sometimes you just get tired. And that's just what it is. Faith say, I have heard of people having maybe one bad kid, but when you get 3 to 4 kids with the same behavior, you have to do a self-check. No new friends say, okay. Rhonda say, that's what I said, Aretha. Lisa TC, I understand he was wrong. If the police was called, she would have to leave. Yeah, I would definitely make him leave. Because, he was definitely breaking stuff. Nobody should have to go through that. Nobody should have to go through that, because he could have just got in his car and he could have left. Like that, it's not right. Okay. Yeah, they probably tired of the social media stuff and things like that. I understand that. But that's still your mother. That's still your mother, and that's still her home. And there's a certain level of respect. And I think that she should definitely he would have to go. He would have to go. She and your ex-friend is not going to last. Charger to the game say, no, He-Man calling the police. Angel say, Sweet Tea, read my comment. Okay, let me go up. Let me read your comment. Let me see. Some parents be scared of their children. Yeah. Yep. Some parents do. Shit, some kids are trying to chop your ass up. You done gave their ass a whooping because they was at them people's school being bad, and then now they coming in your room 2:00 in the morning. You better get your ass out my goddamn room. Bring your ass in here looking space-eyed if you want to. Your ass gonna touch the sky. Because I ain't finna let nobody do nothing to me. Now don't bring your ass to my room. Some of these kids that try to cut your ass up. Shit, you got a mollywop they motherfucking ass. Don't be coming to hold up now. When you done tore their ass up. You done took their game, or you done took their shit. And they coming in there looking crazy. You better sit your ass down. Bring your ass in here. All right now. You gotta be careful. Raspberry say, Graham the crack is full of shit, and is. Nikki say that part. Rhonda say, Angel, I'm not scared of none of mine. When you raise them with respect, they know their limits. These kids these days are different, though. I'ma stand up for me. Exactly. You listen now. You done seen them on the news, the light-skinned ones. Okay, the mama done took the game and he done tried to cut her up. Bring your ass in my room late at night looking at me. I'm gonna knock your ass. Okay, knock your damn head off. Ain't nobody gonna hurt me. Chew. Wanda say, Graham the crack out of pocket. She cannot talk. She can't talk about nobody. In my opinion, she was so scared of his ass, she was begging the judge to keep him locked up. Okay? Yeah, Rosalind, I would have as well. 100%. 100%. Bring your ass in here while I'm asleep, coming in my goddamn room looking at me cry. I'm gonna knock your ass right across the head. Shit, you better hold up. The what? What? Ronnie say, I couldn't sleep with him in the same house tonight. Hell no. Hell no. He would have to go tonight. He can't, No. Rita say, Rosalind, you would have to call the police for the 301 time. Yep. Sure would have. Jackie say, hello about he need to go. Yeah, he need to go. Hell yeah, he need to go. Rosalind say, Aretha, he wouldn't be in my home after the first time he tried that. Yeah. No new friends say, real mothers, no matter what he is or what he do, we still going to love our kid. I love our kids. People need to stop acting like this boy is 100% over the hill. He's a regular kid. He's stressed out. Yeah, but you can't be acting violent. Okay. You go in your room and play your game, or leave and go to your girlfriend's house. Go to the park. Go run. Go get on a treadmill. Go play basketball. You don't come in your parents' house tearing up shit. That's what it's a line that you don't cross. So it would just be time for him to go ahead and go. And because, even as parents, when your kids are grown, you cannot let them steal your peace. I'm sorry. You can't. Faye said, y'all remember he was fighting a girlfriend last week at the house. Linda Beth say, Sweet Tea, thanks for the voice of reason. I had a spat today with my daughter and niece. We all have issues that boil over sometimes. 100%. I've had the same thing with my daughters. Like people just need to keep it real, but also as parents, it is a point in time where you say your ass gots to go. You got to go. It's time for you to move on and get your own place and do what you got to do in your shit. And that's just what it is. You can have all the emotions that you want to have in your house. Because you can't let your kids steal your peace. You can't. Skyrocker say common sense makes sense no more. Yep. Rhonda say Aretha, she's afraid of him. Rosalind said right. Patricia say that's right. T. Blue say I wouldn't hesitate. You just gotta go. We ain't even gotta talk about it. Yep. You just gotta go. If I gotta scream like that and you tearing up shit in my, you gotta go. You gotta go tonight. You gotta get out. I'm sorry. I can't. No. Because you're going to go to jail or hell. Because at the end of the day, especially if a person that's scared or startled will unalive you. And by mistake. Because when the emotions are high like that, you will react real fast. And it can be very, detrimental. So when it gets to that point, you got to go. You got to go. Yeah, you gotta go. Loria said, you are speaking the truth. We all have had to go through stuff like this. She has to cut the strings and let them make it the best way they can. Exactly. She has done her good or bad. Exactly. She's already raised them. And sometimes you have to help your kids from a distance. I'll come and decorate the bathroom for you. I'll come over there and cook you a meal every now and then, but it's time for you to go. Aretha say, so she bragged about him spraying the Hernandez yard. So I know she not afraid of him spraying her. I don't know. Blue said, ain't he grown? Yes, he's a grown man. Rhonda said, our kids aren't perfect. We've all been through it with our babies. And we've all been through it with our kids. And like I said, sometimes we got to understand they're not kids, they're adults. And you got to act the fool in your own house. Faye said you have to use reverse psychology when it comes to her. Read it as the opposite of what she is saying. If she's saying it's beautiful, it's really ugly. No New Friends say that's why different mothers on this YouTube. Let me see. Let's put a platform together. Let's show how different kids do things. Let's try to change and teach each other different ways. Let's do a movement today. I agree. But here's the thing, no New Friends. See, we call them our kids, but they're actually grown adults. Okay. And, it's, sometimes they got to be in their own house, especially if you have outbursts. You're disrespectful, stuff like that. We're only hindering you. You got to go. And like I said, when you get to the point where you are disturbing the peace of your parents in their home, they can't get no rest. They can't get no peace. It's time for you to go. Rhonda the Gorgeous One say, Blue, I think he's 23. Blue say, I think this is the worst. Yeah. I think so. I don't know. We don't know, Roz. We only know what we see on here, and I'm happy that she's okay because that was very scary. I just think that it's probably time for him to be in his own place. Jackie say kids go the way they want. A parent doesn't wake up and say, oh, let me show you how to blank somebody. Have the people talking, probably going through the same. Do a panel about grown ungrateful kids. Yeah, that's a good one, Jackie. Yep, We all have them. We all have them. I'm telling you. I have all girls, and I have been through stuff with my kids. It's natural. I read to say if the police have been called 300 times, it looks like she should have been tired. In my opinion, they've been kicking her. But Aretha, we don't know that. You can't say when a person get tired or when they don't. Only you know when you're breaking point, when you're at that breaking point. Nobody can say, you can call the police 1,000 times and out of them 1,000 times you forgave every time. Only that person know when enough is enough. We can't make that decision for other people in their household because, again, we're not in that household. We can only speculate. Lil Black say, I'm seeing that her son said, keep my name out your mouth, you effing weirdo. Wow. Really? Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. So, when the disrespect is too much, it's just time to go. Faye say he would have to park that car on Skid Row tonight and sleep in it. Yeah, he wouldn't be able to sleep in my house tonight. Because, that's nerve-wracking and that's scary. That's scary. Blue say Rhonda the Gorgeous one. Oh, young and disrespectful. Yep. Straight Talk with Living Purpose said, the truth is coming out. She has to realize that she needs to stop. She's, she's disrespectful and she's reaping what she sown. I wish her no harm, but she's just getting her harvest. Yeah. Aretha said, where is that bad ass pig that came? She would do this and do that. I don't understand what you wrote, Aretha. Sally say my grown ass kids cannot come and live with me. They better go and figure it out like I had to. Yeah. Sometimes as parents, honey, we have to get them that tough love. Hey, Chris, how are you? I'm watching from Kenya. Welcome. Blue say I'm snapping for real and I don't need the police for real. Yeah, because listen, shit, sometimes parents will snap. Been tied your ass up. It may be you been sucking your teeth all week. And that one day you suck that teeth and roll that neck, that motherfucking neck may come off. You just, sometimes parents snap too now. Sometimes parents snap on your ass too. Baprack say bad parents everywhere. Yeah. Faye said, Blue, me too. They might need the police once I finish with their ass. Yeah, sometimes parents snap too. After not teaching them any skills of helping them develop a business, American society is done. Blue say, I couldn't imagine mine. Blue say, facts, T. I'm telling you, sometimes parents snap been done tow your ass up. You be like, damn. Listen, that's why you have to try to rectify things before it get to that point. Jackie say, I felt that when you said it's time to go. It's time to go. You got to go, baby. I love you, but you got to go. Rhonda said, love them from a distance, but you're still my baby. You just can't stay here. Tough love. Yes, Rhonda. Yep. Twyla say, hey, sweetie, I believe that Ash Street may be haunted by the spirit of her son. Things have not been the same since that young man passed, and his spirit is exposed them all. A house divided can't stand. I agree, Twyla, 100%. A divided house can't stand. Let me see. Pamela say yes, ma'am. Blue say yes. And that's a point I don't understand why they keep saying kids and they're grown. As mothers, we always say, my kids, my babies, and stuff like that. Raspberry said, exactly, sweet tea. Blue said, no, I'm saying I think this is the worst any one can go. Yeah, I agree. Jackie said, hello adults, not kids. This is right here. You said a mouthful. Yeah, as mothers, we always say my kids, my babies, and stuff like that. But in reality, they're adults. They're grown. No friend said, Jackie, 100%. Blue said too low to come back from where's the love. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Cancer 720, how are you, boo? Just cooling with the crew. How are you? YQ reality 31 open. Don't run your kids away. They need your guidance. Yeah, kids. But grown ass disrespectful adults, you got to go. Just cooling with the crew say I just posted about my kid and book. Y'all talk about parenting. Brandy wants to say hello. Hey boo, how are you? How's it going? How's it going? Just cool and say I just got an eye opener when doing the latest random phone check. 8th grade boy heading to high school. Oh boy, get ready. Just cooling it. Just cooling with the crew. Aretha say that boy been a menace. And that girl said that she have a baby that she have baby him. That she baby him. She been afraid of him. The girl said she won't even ask him to take the garbage out. I knew something was wrong. Wow. Let me see. You believe Nana is telling truth and sick of her mommy and YouTube. Skyrock to say exactly. No new friends say fitted sheet on her head. Come tell your son's story. Exactly. Exactly. And she want to sit there and laugh at somebody, but her ass was on here crying, telling a story when he went across her head. Girl, that lady ain't shit. She's such a damn hypocrite. Jackie say right. Got to go. You got to go. You got to go right now. You got to go. Blue say if it talk like an adult. Blue say if it talk like an adult, it's an adult. And act like an adult, it's an adult. But I do know what you're saying, T. Yes, honey, they grown. They adults. You got to go. Just cooling with the crew say my baby boy is becoming a man and I ain't ready just yet. You better get ready. You better get ready because it's coming, boo. And Brandy Wine say, oh, cooling. I'm a whole vibe say, if that child would have faced consequences a little while ago, she probably wouldn't be in this situation today. You can't keep protecting him. I'm just saying, yep, I agree. I agree 100%. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree. I just feel like it's time for him to go on ahead and go. That's how I feel. I feel like it's time for him to go on ahead and go. It's time to go. Time to go. That's how I feel about it. Time to go. Time to go. Straight Talk with Living Purpose said, is he the one addicted to cocaine? Nana says one of her siblings is addicted. I don't know Straight Talk with Living Purpose because Nana never said who it was. She never said who it was, so I don't know. Aretha say, do y'all remember Myron's celebration when she told him I love you and he wouldn't say I love you too? Diane say, hey sweet tea, listening to the live. Hey Diane, how are you, boo? Raspberry say, let these young adults grow to be productive adults. Yeah, exactly. And they need to understand, you want to do all that, you want to act a fool, you got to do that in your house. That's it and that's all. Like, that's it and that's all. That's how I feel about it. That's it and that's all. You can do whatever you want to do in your house. But like I said, I'm happy that she's okay. And I just think that, the family just need to take some time to themselves, and work through some things. And I think one of the things that need to be worked out is that he need to go ahead and get out. If you got to get that angry where you touching your mom's stuff and tearing up stuff in her house, I think that it's time for you to go. I think that would be a wise decision for her, is to go ahead and let him spread his wings and fly and do what he need to do in his house. Rhonda said, whole vibe, when they get grown, ain't nothing you could do. I raised my oldest son, 26 years old, like the rest. He's incarcerated. He chose his own path. Pray for our kids. Yep. Yep, that's all you could do. Brandy Wine is speaking of vibe. Blue say for real because this is beyond disrespectful. It is. It is. Like I said, it's a certain level, especially knowing that she was on social media and knowing that the world will hear it. It's just a certain level of disrespect. And I just think that, it's probably time for him to go and be in his own house. Aretha said a lot of the calls with him and Day fighting, she came on and said she watched them fight and that they always fight. Yeah, and and that's scary too. That's scary too. Because somebody can really end up seriously hurt, you know. And that's just what it is, Just imagine fighting in your mom's house. Yo, you gotta go. you know, hear what, Brandy Wine? Hear the live? I heard the live. I was in the bushes and I heard it. Raspberry say, great live, sweet tea. People need to hear this. I mean, it's true. Listen, I'm just giving my opinion and, I'm just basing it on my life. Like I said, I have all girls. So I've been there. I've been there 100%. But I also understand as a mother, you got to put your foot down. And when these children start to feel like they growner than you and they want to run your house and they tearing up shit and all that, it's time for me to put your ass out. And the thing about it is that it may strengthen their relationship. Their relationship may be a whole lot better. Their relationship may be a whole lot better. Sometimes the majority of the time it's better when adults is living in their own house. You know. Oh yes, Brandy. Yes, I heard it. I heard it. Brandy, it's deleted. I think I didn't hear it either. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I heard it. And it was not good. It was not good. It was scary. It was scary. Arita say this is not the first time he went off on her. He told her once before not to show off while on live. Wow. See, that's why, honey, you gotta send them on their way. You gotta send them on their way. Brandy say, Rhonda, I'm kind of nosy. Yeah, I think it's deleted now. I'm pretty sure somebody probably have it, but yeah, it was scary. I'm just happy that she's okay. Rhonda say, Aretha, all we can do is pray because our kids aren't perfect. Let me see. And go through life changes. Let me see. And go through life changes. Yes, they do. They do 100%. They do. They do. Twyla say, is Juju the title holder on the Mr. Wong's rental house? Just asking because it was a rumor on YouTube. Twyla, honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I have no clue. I don't know. Let me see. It's all in the way you raise your kids. Once they begin to be disrespectful, adults, it's time to get your own place. Yep, 100% straight talk. I agree. I agree. I agree 100%. Blue said, I can believe when they're all alone by themselves, they are hurt. And if they don't, let me see. I can't believe when they're all alone by themselves, they are hurt. And if they don't, for disrespecting each other like that, then that's a problem. Yeah. Lil Black said, Aretha, I remember that. I believe it was when she told him about the mail. Rhonda say it was Black. Jackie say, so glad you put everything aside to talk about this. But honey, we the same because these young adults could never. Yeah, they could never, Jackie. They could never. You got to put them out. Yeah, you got to put them out. Aretha say, Rhonda, I agree, but I would be lying if I say that I feel sorry for her. I don't want anyone. I don't want any harm to come her way, but the way she did Tree's kids, I can't forget that either. Lil Black say, Rhonda, that was crazy. I can only imagine how tonight was. Um, I can only imagine how tonight was if she screamed. I see other posts about it. Yeah, it was scary. It was. It was scary. It was scary. Loria said, I also enjoy your live. You said and gave some good advice. You are a good example of a grown woman who can show compassion 100%. I have a lot of compassion in my heart. And like I said, that was scary. That I don't want no woman to be, you know, hurt like that or go through, it's scary and it's just sad. It really is. The way she screamed, it was sad. And it wasn't funny at all. And while Leo say, imagine being dogged and talked about every day by a lady you don't know. Now she know how Treese feels, period. And while Leo say, I'm glad she is okay, but I have no sympathy. Blue said, this is new to us, not them. We got to remember that for real. Facts. Exactly, Blue. Exactly. We've never heard anything like this before pertaining to them. We've heard rumors and stuff like that, but we've never actually heard it. So to hear it, it was just a little startling, It was. Raspberry say, once the bills start coming in, they'll wish they could come home. Yep. They will miss having that opportunity of being home. But, when the disrespect starts and you're an adult, it's time for you to get out. Like I said, and when you start to disturb the peace in the home, you got to go. Aretha said, Lil Black, when she screamed, I thought it was the Hat Man. Blue said they clowning, in my opinion. Lil Black say, NY, it's hard because tomorrow she'll be back to dog walking somebody. Blue say, been clowning. NY Leo say, this is why there are over 300 911 calls. Yeah. Let me see. Blue said, it's a level of respect that you must have with me. You have to put your foot down or it's a wrap. Exactly. And tearing up your mom's stuff and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, you would just have to go. Whether as a parent you're right or wrong, even if you're wrong, and your kids in your house tearing up your shit, stuff like, you got to get out. You got to get out. That's just it. You just got to go. It's time for you to go. Giovante, hello. How are you? NY Leo say, Lil Black, I agree. I don't feel sorry for her. Raspberry said, there must be peace in my home. You have to have peace. Peace in your home is extremely important. Extremely important. And anything that disturbs your peace have to go. That's it. Gotta go. You gotta go. Linda P say, sweet tea, your live tonight was a real grown woman conversation with an adult perspective. Thank you so much. And I want to do more of this, but these bald-headed hoes always, you know what I'm saying? I gotta drag them, but I'm gonna start dragging them less and just coming on here doing our topics, so we can talk about these everyday things. Like I said, I can relate to her and what she's going through with her kids, because at the end of the day, I cannot say that I have not been down this road with my kids. Only a straight up person is going to be real about it, There's no perfect mother. There's no perfect person. There's no perfect kids. You go through stuff with your kids. Like I said, the only difference is that it's being displayed here on social media for the world to see or whatever. But I think that you have grown kids, multiple kids. You've been down this road before. You've been down this road before. NY Leo, Aretha say, NY Leo, I'm not going to lie. When I heard her scream, I said, get her. I then had to go and repent, but that lady is evil. Yeah, Aretha, but the thing about it is that, I don't know. For me, like I said, um, I would never allow the actions of somebody else to change my heart. You have to be solid in the person that you are. Um, and I'm just not like that. I don't want to see no harm come to nobody. I don't want to see nobody physically harmed or hurt, unless they trying to hurt me. Okay, unless you trying to hurt me, then that's different. But I don't want to see no harm come to nobody. I just don't. I just don't. So many people on here losing their lives, senselessly, and it's sad. It really is. It's sad. Blue said communication, respect is the key. Talk it out and respect. That's it. Exactly. Yeah. When you feel that you have to disrespect your parents or disrespect their home, you need to get out. NY Leo say she chooses YouTube over her kids' mental health, period. Lil Black say Giovanni probably because she's not on StreamYard and on a regular live. Yeah. Raspberry say I can relate also. Yeah, I definitely can relate. Hey, that boy Tay Tay, what's up? How are you? I can definitely relate. But when you put that foot down, it would never get that far ever again. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Cinnamon Coffee say my heart go out to her regardless of what people say. I agree. My heart goes out to her as well. If it would have happened to anybody, I mean, I don't want to see nobody get abused and hurt or fear for their life. I just don't. I just don't wish that on nobody. I don't. I really don't. I don't. Sandy said life works full circle. You cannot abuse your children and put them through hell, and now she expects respect. Won't happen. And now she needs them. He can't leave. She need them. But let me tell you something. I wouldn't care if I needed them or not. I need my peace. I need to feel safe. And stuff like that. Sometimes you got to find alternatives. Sometimes you got to find outside sources. You got to do whatever you got to do. Because, if you got to be in your house and people tearing up your shit and doing all that take away your peace and feeling safe in your home, you got to go. I'm sorry. I would have to figure something else out. I really would. Aretha say, sweetie, I walk by faith and not by sight, but that lady is evil. I understand. No new friends say everyone has to answer to the Lord differently. I agree. Skyrocketer said, I wasn't afraid of my enemies or police. I was afraid of my mom. I know that's right. I know, just to grab something and throw something down and tear something up in your mama house. I would have to figure out another source of help. I would have to reach out to resources. I would have to reach out to family members because, like I said, when your peace is disrupted and you don't feel safe and things like that, it's time for you to go. It's time for you to go. Let me see. Yes, you can ask a question. And while Leo say, this why she got to stop worrying about Treese or any other parent and focus on her family. Yeah. Loria say, can you have your people put a 1 in the chat if they can relate? Yes. If you guys can relate, put a 1 in the chat. If you guys have been here before, with your children, and you've had differences, and this one feel like you was nicer to that one, and this one feel like you did more for that one, but then this one say you was this way, and then this one say you was that way, and then this one felt loved, and then the other one didn't feel loved. Put a 1 in the chat if you've been there, because I've been there. Well, mama, you did this with this one, and you didn't do that with this one. Then you said this with this one, but then you treated me with this one, and this one called the school bus, but then I had to walk to school, and then you did her hair this way, but then you didn't get my hair done, and then like that's just how it is. Look at all these ones. So that's why I say, people got to be honest and people got to be straight up. I can relate 100%. And let me tell you something. I was the best mother that I knew how to be. That's it. That's all. I was the best mother that I knew how to be. That I knew how to be. Ain't nobody teach me how to be a mama. Ain't none of that. Okay? I was the best mother that I knew how to be. And I did my best. And that's it. And that's all. That's it. And that's all. My best may not be your best. You may choose to raise your kids different. That's fine. But I did the best. I was the best mother that I could be. That's it. It may not look like the best to somebody else, but it was the best of me. That's it. I raised you. I didn't give your ass away. I fed you. I kept you clean. I made sure you got through school. You went to college. I loved on you. I held you. I nurtured you. I disciplined you. I cussed your ass out whenever I needed to. And I was the best mother that I knew how to be. That's it. And if you feel that I wasn't a good mother, then make sure that you're not the mother that I was to your children. That's all I can get. That's all I can do for you. That's it. That's all. I love you. I ain't give your ass away. I ain't drop your ass off at the fire station. I ain't leave your ass at the hospital. I raised you. You never lived with nobody else, only with your mama. Whatever I went through with my children. I loved on them. I was the best mother that I knew how to be. That's it. And if there's anything in me that you didn't feel was my best, you make sure that you do something different with your kids. That's it. That's all. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Make sure that you not what you say I wasn't. Make sure that whatever you say I wasn't, make sure that that's what you be to your kids. And while Leo say, because I only got one and he would never try me. Jackie say 1. How many times can I put a 1 in the chat? Exactly, Jackie. Loria say most definitely a 1. No new friends say everyone been through something like this. Yep, mother love is tough. Mother love is tough. Raspberry said exactly, T. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. I was the best mama I knew how to be, girl. Okay, all right, girl. Do better. I was the best mama I knew how to be. That's it. It's easy for people to point the finger. I would have never did this. I would have did this. Well, girl, listen, girl. Okay. I did the best I knew how to do. I ain't leave y'all ass nowhere. Y'all wasn't hungry. Y'all wasn't on the street. Y'all, girl, okay. Just be better than I was. That's it. Aretha say I'm not putting a 1 because I've never went through it. I have one daughter and I dare her to defy me. Okay, well, see, Aretha, you one of the exceptions. You one of the exceptions. I done been through it with mine, talking back and everything. Like it is what it is. Exactly, Jackie. The best mom I could be. I was the best mama I knew how to be. That's it. That's it. And while Leo say, even though I only got 1, know how me and my 2 brothers was, and we fought and raised hell. So I get it. But my mom would never come on YouTube and discuss ish, no matter what I do. Straight Talk said, I have a son and daughter. They are both in the military. I've been through some things with them, but never to this degree. Yep, I understand. And while Leo say, also, we don't call the police. Cancer 720 say, I have one daughter and she never tried me. I didn't play the disrespect. No new friends say, but at the let me see, but at the same time, you come on YouTube for money. Do better because you got eyes on you. This is for the mothers on YouTube that's getting paid. Aretha said, everyone is different. I'm a praying mother. I have never cursed at my child, and she is 36 and will never curse. And she will never curse in front of me. Oh, yeah, I done cursed mine out. They done got cursed out plenty days. Because see, like with me, I had our girls, so I can make threats. Like when I come home, I'm gonna tear your ass up if that room is not clean. And you try me, like you say enough to a girl, they be like, ooh, let me have this room clean before mama get, whatever. But I mean, shit, my mama cursed at me, so I don't see nothing wrong with it. But everybody is different. Everybody is different. Raspberry say, right, do better than I. Right. Do better than I could have. Exactly. Let me see. Jackie say some kids' mother didn't stick around. Exactly, 100%, Jackie. That's why I said I ain't get y'all ass away. I raised you. Believe me, my mom was good. Now me and my dad went through it. Okay, NY Blue say, I get it, but if mine talk to me like that, I might forget where I'm at that time. Seriously. Yes. No friend say, girl, kudos to you. Grace say, Jesus love you. Yes, he does. He love all of us. Jackie say, call the police in a minute. We different. Skyrocker say the girls got involved in high school, and I was rebelling after that. No new friends say, sweet tea, I'm enjoying your live. Thank you so much. Patricia say, I only have one, and he has gotten cursed out plenty times. Mine got cussed out. Okay, mine got cussed. Shit, my mama cussed me out. I didn't feel unloved because she cussed me out. I did something to get cussed out. I'd rather get cussed out than to get a whooping. Especially when she said, go out there and get that switch. Go out there and get that switch because I already told you I'm finna tear them legs up. I'd rather you just go ahead and cuss me out. Just go ahead and cuss me out. Okay? I'd rather get cussed out than get a whooping. Just go ahead and cuss me out and then I'll be okay. And while Leo say, OMG, I couldn't imagine 4 girls. I would rip my hair out. My nieces can be held. Yes, honey, I had all girls. Cinnamon say, it doesn't matter how you raise your kids. When they get older, they are going to do them. Exactly, 100%. 100%. Blue say, I know about the sarcastic attitude type, mumble type. Yes, but that on the internet was just unacceptable. Yeah. Fool to fool say, what you look like? Your cousin. Me and her look just alike. Straight talk say, no disrespect to your chat, but she's back live. Okay, she's back live. Okay. So yeah, I definitely want to hear, what's going on. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and end this live. We're gonna go over there. Cause yeah, I want to hear what happened and what's going on. Like I said, I wish her the best. And while Leo say, my mama cussed me out, honey, we all got cussed out. She said, my dad whooped us with an extension cord. Listen, honey, when she say go out there and get that switch, okay. But all right, she's back on live, so I'm gonna go over there and get in the bushes, honey. Thank you, Patricia, and hear what's going on, and then we'll be back. Okay, I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all across the streets. Make sure y'all hit that like button on y'all way out. Okay, see you later. Bye bye, you guys.